Mary. She done took everything out of my hand. All right, here we go. Now, so if you follow that book of Acts, and then you follow Jesus' example about prayer, we can't go wrong. It is God's written word, you know, for everything we need. And if you hadn't ever had one or wanted to get an expositor study Bible, they are available on jsm.org, and you go to shop. There's plenty of commentaries and books there for your for our education, biblical education. Pretty much a whole Bible library built up in there. I got my line everywhere here. Get that out of the way. Now, I keep hitting my head on this. I haven't yet put the sunshade up. So, I've been out here about an hour now. Or I got out, let's see what I get out here, 2:30. So, I sailed the PK Lake seas here in an hour. Feels good to kind of stand up a minute, just let her sail herself. I keep her going how I need it to go. Now we got it. There we go. Nice breeze helping us out here. Now we're going to heel over. Hey, don't you round up, girlfriend. No need rounding up into the wind like that. Mr. Bill told me about how she points into the wind, or doesn't point in the wind. I can see I have a shoal keel on it. It's a short one, and it's only 2 feet down, but she's I think 2,300 pounds of ballast. So we're not gonna turn over, but she won't. It's hard to get her to stay straight if she don't want to stay straight. Now you see how the wind's coming across the water over there, and I'm coming this way again, and I'm gonna have to switch sides with the sails again, and then turn back to the east so I can get another leg there, a leg here and a leg there, and keep this going as long as I can. And let it pull out of the wind a little bit. There we go. Let her get a little bit going, and then we can turn up the wind again before we run aground over there. You see it's shallow. I mean, you see land, that's shallow. And we run aground, and that's not cool. Not cool at all. There we go. Now we're catching a little wind. I'll turn up into it a little bit and see if I can point her a little bit there and get some speed up. And before we get there, we'll turn back east. Right now we're doing 223 on the heading. Yeah. About 225 on the heading. So, nice calm day today. Got full sail. 102 degrees probably. Now we're gonna enjoy it. Be enjoying it today. Yes, sir. And we'll see. Now, these videos seem to go about 12 minutes. So every 12 minutes we start over. I think it'll be continuous if I put it into a video editor. But then again, I think it's better to put in, 12-minute shots into YouTube. That way somebody can stop and start and pick up the next one where the last one left off. I'm not sure if that's a fair assessment or not, but that's something that I need to practice with. So if they're a little bit raw in the films, I apologize. It's the content, not the hopefully it's content that helps people out, and being consistent with the same message, which is the message of the cross. Jesus died, buried, and rose again. He's our source for everything we need. He's the cross is the means that we get it from him, with our faith being in that cross. That allows the Holy Spirit to be the superintendent of all of our needs. And that's pretty much the message of the cross, and you can find that all throughout Romans that Paul's preaching on, and Corinthians. Well, all the epistles that Paul wrote are revelation knowledge he got from Christ himself, and he's telling us, we're saved by grace through faith in Jesus Christ and him crucified, and that's the only object, the only way that it can happen for our freedom and everything else. So for us to not place our faith in what God has provided becomes a spiritual adultery, and it's detrimental to our salvation as well as our deliverance and our freedom, anything like that. So the message of the cross in a nutshell, everything we need is given to us through what Christ did on the cross, and God provided it, and that's our object of faith. And with our faith anchored in that, the Holy Spirit can come along and work mightily in our lives and give us everything we need, and the means of it is the cross. So you have Jesus, the source. The cross is the means by which he did it. He died there for it. And then you've got the Holy Spirit, the Comforter, has come along and gave us the freedom, and for all of our needs that we would ever need, he's done it for us. Jesus did it for us, and the Holy Spirit gives us that freedom. All right, I think we're going to come about here because I don't want to hit that. That's more better. Now, so with our faith anchored in what God has provided for us, we cannot go wrong in any way, shape, or form. Not one bit. And now we're sailing up the window on this side. Right now, I got my sail in my hand. I need to move that chalk up there. Maybe if I put it around that winch, she'll lock in, but then I won't be able to unlock it like I need to. Hey, come on. Come on, girlfriend. There you go. So that's the message of the cross in a nutshell. And we can't exhaust it. There's just no way to exhaust what the cross has done for us, what Christ has done for us at the cross. There's just no way that you can exhaust what he's given us. That's why it's so important to maintain our faith in what Jesus did at the cross. For all livelihood, for everything we need, everything we do. Now we're going to move on. Go, Mary, go. Go, Mary, go. Now she's going. That kind of rolls my stuff around down there when we get healing like this. And she'll turn up in the wind before we get too far over. Or she'll turn off the wind. I'd rather have sail control with my sheet in my hand. That gives me my faith. See that? Look at that. Yeah, baby. All right, Mary. Now she's moving. Come on, girlfriend. That's about 10 knots of wind right there. 9 or 10 knots. She wants to roll up in that wind. We don't have a steady wind to keep us. That gets the old heart pumping there. We don't need a treadmill when you start doing that. You're like, whoa. But supposedly, she won't roll over. Got a hand on her if she tries. Let's see if we'll stay in it. Just yet. You see how it died off now. We're still heading the same place. So you don't want to be over like that and then all of a sudden a bigger gust comes and knocks you down. That's not cool. Getting knocked down. Not cool at all. Now we should be able to point up and go towards the marina. Now I gotta go to work tomorrow.